All right, my friend. What a great request. Traffic, Steve Winwood. A lot of bands cover this. Low Spark of High Heel Boys is another one of my favorites that I know. This one I did not know, but I took a quick moment to learn it. I've heard it a million times. I really dig the breakdown in the middle, and let me explain why. I hope you dig the way that I teach. If you do, subscribe. If you don't, pass on. So here we go. This is Light Up or Leave Me Alone. We are in the key of E major. If we view it through the eyes of D major, that's fine as well. I'll talk through the eyes of D. So we're gonna be playing an F sharp minor, which means we're gonna have our bar on the 2nd fret, and then we're gonna be playing what looks like an E minor on the 4th fret. Yes, and then we're gonna have a B sus, and what I'd like to see is our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, the A, to give a B note, and then we're gonna skip a fret and a finger. Our 3 and 4 are gonna be playing, the 4th fret on the D and the G string, the 4 and the 3, and then that top note here is gonna be a C sharp, giving you that very open, airy, awesome note. There's a chord that you know from another song. This is it, Jen, you use it for this song. So what we're gonna be doing is, sometimes I feel like I'm fading away, comes after a quick intro. 12, 11, 10, 12, 11, 10. E string, B string, E string, down 3 strings. Those are also called half steps or minor seconds. 12, 11, 10, minor second, minor second, minor second. Do that, 1, 2, 3, and then 6, 5, 3 on the low E string. Into the groove. E, D, A, hold it on out with the A now. E, D, this A next time goes to an A7. Meaning you just get rid of the A note in the middle and break it down to a G, which is its dominant note. Yeah, you can also throw a pinky up top if you want for the high G, but it might be a little oversaturated. Or if you're digging on moving things, maybe a to an A and go on that G, give it a little movement. So it'd have like a, sometimes I feel like I'm fading away. You're looking at me, I got nothing to say. And then throw maybe like a, don't make me angry with those games that you play. You're gonna go to a C major after that A. Whew, up a minor third to make it to a major. And then either D major, A major to E. Hit that 12, 11, 10, 12, 11, 10, 6, 5, 3. Back into a second verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. We walk the room like you lie in my bed. Open your mouth, shoot somebody dead. All of a sudden you're inside my head. Just light up, don't leave me alone. The next lick is gonna go like 12th fret. Put your first finger on the 12 of the high E, and then go up and leave your 3rd finger for a big old bend. Use all 3 fingers to go, wheep. It's up, I think it's a whole step. Up a whole step, back to that 2, and then use your 12 on the B, 14 on the B, and then 12 again. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. Anything you want to do there, really. You can go, anything you do, they do a major minor mix here. So it's a major pentatonic, but they also use E minor pentatonic over the top of it. That would relate to a G major. And you can do that same sort of movement all the way up top here. Call them little exoskeletons. Anywho, I digress. Once it goes past there and it does the chorus through there, it turns into a lead. So jam out in the E, D, and A, having E major. You could use Ionian. If it's an E7 there at that point, you could use Mixolydian. If it's the D major, I would stick to all Ionian. And then for the A, when it goes to the A7, because that A7 is kind of functioning as a diminish, it functions as an A, B, C, so it's C sharp diminish. So if you see it that way, you can start playing these kind of cool functions of all the way up the neck if you could throw that backwards triangle looking thing. So if you know a D major 7 and a D dominant 7, horizontally, that's an A major 7. Get rid of that finger. But when we scoot that up, we have to put that kind of finger back where we did put it because it was an open note. So it gives you a very cool thing. You could do whole steps, you could do thirds, which turns out really cool because every 4th third, it comes back to the same thing that we played the first time. I digress again. So the weird part of this is having the E, and then it goes to an F sharp minor. So anybody who's playing rhythm will just have E, F sharp minor, E, F sharp minor, E major, F sharp minor, E major. Yeah, it does that like 3-4 times, something like that. And then goes to a B sus4. It's gonna have that C sharp, sus2. It's gonna have that C sharp over the top of it for a very nice and open chord. And what the other fingers, the bass and the guitar, they're doing counterparts. So what it is not a hocket, but it would be like, it's a counter rhythm. So the guitar is doing like a B, E, A, C sharp, F sharp. If I was counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. We could always slow it down. And 2 and 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So I would do this because it's a lot easier to just exhibit it as 16ths, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We'll eighths over the top, and then get rid of all the additional beats. And it helps your hand keep in time. And after it does that, it goes to that B sus, holds it out for like 4 times, and then back into spending my bread like it grows on a tree. You're trying to tell me about them birds and the bees. I got this feeling you're well past your knees. Either line up or leave me alone. Chicka, 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 boom. You're up all night, well, preaching your mind. Come in the morning, the latest to find. I'm gonna lay it, well, straight on the line. Either line up or leave me alone. Then for the workout, just work it out, get out that groove, jam in the E for as long as you want, and then you end on that weird E2. Boom, boom. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and fades out. What a groovy song. Quick takeaway, when you're doing your solos and grooving on that E jam, even though everybody's playing an E, have them switch from an E major, utilizing this, throwing that off and putting down a D note gives you an E7, which helps the guitarist play in a couple different types of modes. I hope you really enjoy this. I enjoyed teaching this. If you have a request, put it down. Meow. And if you like this, subscribe. Right on. Aloha. Bye.